as promised, They Might Be Giants.
They might be giants.
They might be giants.
They Might Be Giants.
Hi, this is John of They Might Be Giants. I play the accordion and I sing. My partner John plays the guitar and he sings. John and I started doing this in 1982. We did our first shows. By 83 we had the name of the band, and we kind of cooked up this way of playing these songs where we were using a tape recorder as a backing track. We continued as a duo with tapes for about 10 years. In the early 90s we started looking around for other musicians to tour with, and we've been through a few different personnel changes of the other musicians since then. But we've had the three Dans for a number of years now, and they're the band that's featured on our new record, Main Card.
I say, yeah, yeah. I say, yeah.
They also have done a lot of other kinds of work with us. We've done a lot of commercial work recently, soundtrack work. We did all the incidental music for the TV show Malcolm in the Middle. So we were really using the Dans a lot for this stuff. In fact, probably more than John or I. We'd write the music and they'd play it for the most part, because there wasn't any singing except for the theme song.
There is no point explaining. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big.
We actually haven't made a whole lot of videos recently. We made one for the Malcolm in the Middle theme song, and that got a little play. That was good. I mean, it established in people's mind that we were actually the ones doing the theme, which I think not everybody was aware of. We've done a lot of videos ourselves by, cooking up the ideas, and Mr. Flansburgh, my partner, has directed most of the ones that we have done in the 90s.
Istanbul was Constantinople, now it's Istanbul, not Constantinople, been a long time gone. Constantinople, now it's church delight on a moonlit night. Even old New York was once New Amsterdam. Why they changed it, I can't say. I want to thank you for putting me back in my pleasure.
It's something it's fun and challenging. I think that when we started out, we sort of thought that music video was completely beside the point, and we didn't necessarily want to dedicate our creative energies to making something we thought of as an advertisement for the band. And gradually, I think we saw it as an opportunity to do something interesting.
Water spiraled the wrong way out the sink, and her voice is a backwards record. It's like a whirlpool, and it never ends. And her anger now are getting old, and we still haven't walked in the glow of each other's majestic presence. Listen and hear my words, to the ones you would think I would say if there was a me for you.
So we kind of cooked up our own style. I think people, we've gotten some acknowledgement that our videos look like us and nobody else, and that's good. It gives the project some personality. We've done a lot of other projects that don't sound anything like They Might Be Giants, and yet we do tend to use the same musicians over and over again for all these other things. We were doing a lot of stuff that we would never have otherwise done.
This is just a tiny taste, a teaser, if you will, from the upcoming They Might Be Giants children's album. No.
In a future time, children will work together to build a giant size.
We do this show that's got all these pyrotechnics of a different kind. In the past, we've had things like ventriloquist dummy heads do some of the singing, and you know, just sort of moments of spectacle, you know, for what it's worth. Not necessarily complicated or involving props, but you know, for example, we did one song where we just turned out all the lights, you know, just to make it different. That's the kind of show it is. There's a lot of spontaneous stuff, which was not the way John and I started out working. We used to try and plan it out very precisely, and recently, more and more, in the last bunch of years, we've been doing more and more spontaneous stuff. There's one song that winds up with a completely spontaneous solo where nobody has any idea what they're going to play, and there's random notes, and it's different every single night. We have a new album called Make Car. This record, in some ways, is not a big, categorically not a big departure from stuff we've done in the past. It's not a jam band kind of thing. It's stuff that we come up with in the studio. And that was true of our last studio album, Factory Showroom. In some ways, we're just refining ways that we work, ways that we've always worked. You know, the big difference came when we got a band and we started using other musicians, but I think now we've sort of settled into that kind of work, and that, I think Mink Car is just the latest and, we think, the best example of that kind of record that we do.
Despair had ascended to heaven. That's how I find